Honestly, what I'm about to say is probably the most important thing I've thought of. What is going on, everybody? Hope y'all are all doing well. Today we are here at Mxgp of Neuquen, and honestly, what I'm about to say is probably the most important thing I've thought of. But I was in the kitchen, and I started eating some mini M&Ms, like the M&M minis, and yeah, those are actually like 100 times better than just regular M&Ms. So I just wanted to let y'all know that, because if you have been eating just regular M&Ms, I don't know what you're doing. You better go get yourself a bag of mini M&Ms, because wow, I could like not stop eating those. But anyways, back to the video. On to some more serious topics. Yeah, we're just here practicing. It's been like a few months since I've been on this track. I don't really see it come up on the multiplayer side very much. I don't know that it's been a while. Maybe like once or so, but yeah, it's just not as popular for some reason. It is a MXGP. One of the things that I've kind of noticed is, compared to a lot of, I guess, the newer tracks, it seems to not be like nearly as rough. Like y'all can kind of tell that it's very smooth. There's not like a lot of braking bumps, not like the corners aren't as like rough and jagged and stuff. Which, I mean, it's good in its own different way, because those tracks are definitely have another element of like difficulty to them. But this is great for, obviously, for like beginners, but obviously I would say if you're like trying to like make changes to your setup, it's a great track to like come and ride, because whenever you try and make changes and you hop on to like one of the more difficult tracks, it really like throws off everything, because you're over there trying to, maybe if it's like a difficult track that you keep crashing a lot on and you're like just crashing a bunch, you can't really test like what changes you're making to the bike and how it affects it and stuff. So tracks that are smoother like this, especially like suspension changes and stuff, are great. Or maybe even gearing, like bike gearing and stuff. So yeah, I think making like changes here and then maybe going to a more difficult track after you get more comfortable at the game, or you're just trying to practice, kind of like what I'm doing, like practicing like the sitting and standing stuff. Like I don't want to be on a super rough track that I'm just getting like beat up everywhere because I don't know what I'm doing. So I get to kind of come on here and just practice like the basics and stuff. So yeah, it's a really good track for that. It just flows really well. Like the corners, the jumps are really nice. They I don't know, if you hit them right, it's just like very satisfying. Like this double coming up here. I wonder if you can. I think it's like a step. Yeah, it's like a step on, step off type thing. I wonder if you could triple that though. But yeah, so I think I talked about it. I was kind of taking a little bit of a break from just recording stuff, and that never really happened. And yeah, I've just been having like just the desire to come on here and play, and then I just want to record and talk and help y'all learn too, and just kind of record the changes that I'm making and all that. So, and I was just thinking about it earlier, how it is really a good thing, because kind of like anything that you want to get better at, you want to do it on like a regular basis, like every day. Like if that's exercising, like eating better, maybe reading a book or studying for a test or something. You can't just cram it all in one day. I mean, some people can, I know. I don't work well like that, but I need like a long time to really spend working on something. So yeah, even if you're trying to just get better at this game, you don't have to sit here and put in 8 hours every day. I mean, you can do that, and you can get better. You might also burn yourself out of the game, but yeah, just spend maybe 30 minutes every day and come on here if that's what your goal is, or maybe if you're trying to exercise or lose weight, just spend 30 minutes every day. It's not like you don't have to dedicate your life to it, but that's what I think is helping me, just spend Not too much time recording and playing, so I don't get burnt out, but just spending enough like every day and trying to get better with like editing, talking, writing, just all of it. So yeah, that's what I would recommend if you're for just whatever it is that you're wanting to progress at. It might not be on MX bikes, but oh man, yeah. I've also just been I've had a lot more fun. It's like really sparked like an interest again in this game, like even more so. I mean, I was still writing and recording and all that, but I just like now when I think about this game, I like want to hop on like more so than ever since just changing the ability to sit and stand. It just, I don't know, it added like a whole new element that I never really thought I was missing in this game. But now that I've done it, I wish I would have done it sooner. Because yeah, it's like a lot more fun. It's almost like a whole different game. And I think it would have helped more like mentally, because at a certain point, even just a couple weeks ago, I was like, because I've been, you know, playing a lot or a good bit more like consistently and doing all the videos and stuff, and I just like could not. I just like was hitting a wall like at every track. I'd go and hop on like a multiplayer lobby. Not that I'm running the fastest laps in the world yet, but we will be pretty soon. No, I'm just kidding, but yeah, I've already noticed that it's already given me more like headway. Like I'm already making up lap times that are quicker just from like a couple of days now of changing just this one thing, which is kind of insane because I would have never, I honestly thought the opposite for the longest time. Like I thought like I was actually helping myself by not putting that in my control, just letting it automatically do it. So yeah, I just wish I would have kind of stepped out of my comfort zone a little bit sooner, because for the longest time I thought like I was riding well enough, and I was like, well, I'm doing pretty good at the game, like I don't need to make changes, I just need to, or like changes to the bike or the setup, I just need to, you know, hit corners better. And I would ride corners, like hit the corners the exact same as everybody else, maybe not like standing up or sitting down type of thing, because I didn't have control of that, but I would take the exact same lines as other people, and I was still not making up any time. Like they would still, especially on the newest, the Mxon track. I haven't actually gone back there since this, but yeah, I actually like went into spectate one time because I can't remember who the rider was, but they were, yeah, easily like 10 seconds ahead of me on a lap, and I tried to take every line. I mean, they still carry more speed, but I also noticed they were standing in a lot of different spots that I couldn't because of the assist, and I wonder if I could double that in there. But yeah, he was just riding so much better, so I'd be curious. I want to see. I will go back there. I don't think I've actually at this point even made a video, so I'll probably end up making a video there as well. If I haven't, I honestly don't remember off the top of my head at this point, but yeah, so yeah, it's improved my riding already, and I'm sure with more time I'll get more comfortable and hopefully get even better and improve just a little bit more. Because I think eliminating as much as you can from what maybe the pros are doing. If you have the same, maybe not the exact same setup, but are running similar setups, you just have to have, at that point it's just kind of down to the rider. So I'm trying to eliminate all those different variables, because now I have a pretty good bike setup. I've taken off just about all the assists, and yeah, so now that I'm getting more comfortable, I'm already noticing an improvement. So it is just, that in itself has just been a lot more exciting and like motivating to come on here, like knowing that I can do better when I like push myself. Because before I was just, I was riding hard, but I wasn't seeing like hardly any improvement. So yeah, just try and, if you're in that same position, I think my recommendation still kind of stands what I was saying. I don't know about maybe 50 hours, but I would say if you're like a beginner, I would probably leave on some more of the assists just to help get like a foundation kind of built in the game to where you can get around the track without, you know, crashing multiple times. And just to get, yeah, like a decent foundation. Maybe it's going to be different for everybody, but maybe 10, 20 hours. I know even at that point I was already doing pretty good. But, and then start trying to slowly come off of like the, just the assists that you might be using or changing up. Maybe you're leaning or just messing around with things. Don't, try not to do what I did and wait like 2 years and then finally start discovering and testing out different things, because I wish I would have done it sooner, but you know, I can't go back now at this point, but I am glad, so that's why I'm trying to make these videos to kind of share this with you all. So hopefully it helps, even if it's just one person out there that's maybe in a similar situation, then that's, yeah, that's all I really care about. I want to make these to help improve other people's riding, and that's why I'm planning on doing another setup video. I just wanted to get it more, I wanted to not make any more changes or get to the point where it's like I'm happy with where it is, and then I'll make a video on the setup, which I'm pretty much just about there. So yeah, that'll be coming down the pipeline soon. And yeah, other than that, yeah, just keep improving every day. Spend a little bit of time doing whatever it is that you want to get better at. Doesn't have to be this game, it can be anything. And yeah, I'll catch you all in the next video, guys. Take care.